Hello, this is a quick look at the 2018 LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Great Hall set. Now, this is not intended to depict the entire Hogwarts castle, it's just showing you a couple parts of it. It's completely open from the back, but pretty well detailed and covered up from the outside. The tall tower has some of the larger pieces in the set and is mostly smooth on its outside surface, relying upon stickers to give it some texture to keep it from looking too bland. There's a very basic and very small boat dock out front, but the main hall structure itself has a lot more detail and many more small pieces. It also has two large opening doors that give you a good view to the interior. The longest side has some repetitive building, but this is appropriate to the subject matter and I think it looks good in the end. For LEGO's smallest rectangular window frames, they introduced a new insert, the black grating there, and that matches the pre-existing design that was formerly only available for arched windows. The roof also features a full dozen of these brand new 1x1 double slopes in tan. The end of the building that you'll likely look at the least has another large array of the window frames with the new grated inserts. The main interior space is the Great Hall proper, and though it is scaled down quite a bit, it does leave plenty of room for a lot of figures. There are 2 rows of tables for students to sit at, and they include some food and drink items. The faculty table gets seating for 3, including a special seat for Dumbledore, and there is a trophy back there in gold just waiting to be doled out to a winning house. This limited space only accommodates 2 house banners, but technically it's 4 house banners because these are double-sided, so you can show whichever ones you prefer. These candles may not be magically floating in the air, but they are constructed with 2 brand new pieces each. There's a lot less to be seen in the interior space of the tower. The bottom floor has a spiral staircase and that is retractable. Next up is a potions room, but it's just barely large enough to accommodate 2 figures with the accessories that are there. In the room above that, I've temporarily posed Dumbledore's phoenix named Fox, and that is guarding a treasure chest here, which has some gems inside of it of different colors, 5 gems in total, and there's also a spider there. Finally, up top is storage for the Mirror of Erised, which features stickers to show representations of some of the visions that were shown and some that were not. There's also this extra insert for the mirror, so you can show a total of 4 different possible visions. Here are the included minifigures for Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. These have identical torso pieces and the wands are in different colors. That's a new mold for 2018. Here are their very expressive alternate faces, and just to give you a clearer look at the faces on the front, there's that. Here's a Year 1 Hermione with a brand new hair mold, and a Year 1 Draco Malfoy with his Slytherin outfit, which is again generic, so it can be used for different characters. Here are their alternate expressions, and the first faces with the hair pieces removed. Susan Bones is the last student figure in this set, and she has, I believe, the first Hufflepuff official outfit and torso print from LEGO, while on the right is nearly headless Nick from Year 1 once again. There are their alternate expressions, and those first faces again with no hair. Of course, there's no mistaking Professors Dumbledore and McGonagall, and you may want to hit pause to fully appreciate the prints for the torsos, hips, and legs on these. They also have pretty good prints around the back, and they also have alternate expressions. The hairpiece, by the way, for Dumbledore is also brand new for 2018, a new mold. There's how everything looks on the front with all the obstructions taken away so you can fully take in all of the details. Here's Professor Quirrell and the Sorting Hat. Finally, after all these years, the Sorting Hat has its own unique mold, so it's no longer just a regular wizard's hat, it even has the face built into it, and that's pretty accurate to the movie. Quirrell, meanwhile, of course, gets the alternate face that belongs on the back of his head. It's not one that you'll want to swap around, because that is, of course, the face of he who shall not be named. The last full figure is the biggest. It's Hagrid, of course, and he has a number of new molds for the hair and the body and the arms, and even the lantern that he's carrying there. Lots of print on the torso, only on the front though. And this one does not even have an alternate face, so you just get that, which looks very different with the hair removed. The last things to show you are in animal form, at least, with Scabbers on the left there and Hedwig on the right. The rat mold for Scabbers is relatively new. And finally, breaking from the mostly Year 1 references throughout this set, this is supposed to be a basilisk. It is an actual brick build, so it has a number of just repeated joints in there so you can pose it in different ways, but it's not really able to stand up very well. Most of the time you're going to have it on the ground. It has a jaw that can open. It can also open this way, quite wide, but it's a fairly simplistic build, a little bit blocky, most would say. That may not have been the quickest of quick reviews, but there was a lot to show you. For a much longer and more in-depth look at this set, be sure to check out my full review on the QUiCKBRiCKS channel. But if you want to see more of these relatively succinct overviews, be sure to subscribe right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.